Life have ups, downs, twists, and turns moments. It's enough to make anyone feel a little overwhelmed. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon for staying positive even when things get tough? Today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Buddhism and uncovering 10 powerful secrets for staying positive in difficult times. These aren't just fluffy affirmations. These are practical tips rooted in mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with tools to cultivate inner peace and navigate challenges with a smile. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below. What's your biggest challenge for staying positive right now? Sharing is caring, and together we can build a more resilient community. Now let's unlock the 10 secrets of staying positive with Buddhist wisdom in bad times. 1. Embrace impermanence. Everything changes, including challenging situations. Recognize that bad times won't last forever. This impermanence allows us to hold on to hope for a brighter future. Life, like a flowing river, is a constant movement of change. Sometimes the current carries us through serene landscapes, basking in the sunshine of good fortune. Other times, we encounter rapids and whirlpools, navigating the turbulence of challenges and setbacks. In these turbulent moments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose sight of the horizon. Yet within the very essence of change lies a powerful tool for navigating life's difficulties: the concept of impermanence. This exploration delves into the transformative power of impermanence on our ability to cope with challenging times. We'll discover how recognizing the fleeting nature of both good and bad times allows us to cultivate hope for a brighter future. This aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings that emphasize accepting the ever-changing nature of life and finding peace amidst the flow of experience. Imagine ourselves standing on a cliff overlooking a vast ocean. The waves relentlessly crash against the shore, a constant ebb and flow. As we observe the ocean, we realize that its state is never permanent. Calm periods give way to storms, and stormy seas eventually recede to reveal serene beauty. Similarly, our lives are a constant dance between good times and bad. Moments of joy and fulfillment are interspersed with periods of difficulty and struggle. Clinging to the good times as if they will last forever, or fearing that bad times will never end, can intensify our suffering. However, by recognizing the impermanence of all experience, we can learn to let go of this attachment. We can appreciate the good times without clinging to them, and understand that bad times, too, will eventually pass. This acceptance fosters a sense of peace and resilience that allows us to navigate even the most turbulent waters. When faced with challenges, our natural tendency is to resist the situation. We wish things were different, or we try to control the outcome. This resistance only adds to our suffering. However, accepting the impermanence of our current situation creates a space for us to find peace within the flow of life. In this acceptance lies a powerful sense of freedom. We are no longer slaves to our desires for things to be different. We can focus our energy on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, rather than wasting it on wishing for something that isn't. Impermanence isn't just about accepting bad times. It's about recognizing their limitations. By understanding that challenges are temporary, we can cultivate a sense of hope for a brighter future. This hope isn't about wishful thinking. It's about acknowledging the inherent possibility for change. Imagine ourselves driving through a thick fog. Visibility is limited, and the road ahead seems uncertain. However, we know that the fog will eventually clear. There's an entire road stretching beyond the limited view, leading to a clear and sunny destination. Similarly, amidst the challenges of life, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. We forget that just as the fog will clear, so too will our current difficulties. Embracing impermanence allows us to hold on to this hope, reminding ourselves that brighter times lie ahead. While dedicating time to reflecting on impermanence offers immense benefits, incorporating these principles into our daily lives allows us to cultivate lasting hope, even amidst challenges. Here are some ways to embrace the ever-changing nature of life. When faced with challenges, try reframing them as opportunities for growth and learning. View setbacks as temporary roadblocks rather than permanent road closures. Instead of resisting change, see it as a natural part of life. Be open to new experiences and opportunities that arise during challenging times. Just as a flowing river eventually reaches the calm ocean, so too will our current struggles eventually lead to brighter waters. By accepting the temporary nature of both good and bad times, we can. We are no longer trapped in the cycle of clinging to the good and fearing the bad. Instead, we find a sense of peace within the constant flow of experience. By recognizing that challenges are temporary, we can build the strength and resilience to navigate them with grace and courage. Impermanence reminds us to cherish the present moment, both the joys and challenges, understanding that nothing lasts forever. We can appreciate the beauty of the sunshine on our faces during the calm stretches, knowing that eventually clouds will gather. And when the rapids come, we can weather the storm, knowing that calmer waters lie ahead. This acceptance allows us to find peace amidst the flow and hope for the journey ahead. 2. Practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment. Don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. Mindfulness allows us to appreciate the good things that still exist, even in difficult times. Life throws us curveballs, and amidst the chaos, it's easy to get swept away by worries about the future or regrets about the past. We become entangled in the what-ifs and should-haves, losing sight of the present moment, the only time we truly have any control over. Here's where the practice of mindfulness comes in, offering us a powerful tool to navigate challenging times with a sense of peace and clarity. This exploration delves into the transformative power of mindfulness in fostering appreciation for the present moment, even amidst difficulties. We'll discover how focusing on the here and now allows us to cultivate a sense of calm, recognize the good things that still exist in our lives, and ultimately build resilience in the face of challenges. This resonates deeply with Buddhist teachings that emphasize the importance of living in the present moment, free from the distractions of the past and future. Imagine ourselves standing amidst a bustling marketplace. Sounds and sights bombard us in every direction, shouts from vendors, colorful displays of merchandise, and the constant murmur of conversation. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose focus in such an environment. Similarly, our minds can be a constant marketplace of thoughts, worries, and memories. We dwell on past mistakes, replay conversations, and fret about uncertain futures. This mental chatter keeps us from experiencing the present moment in all its richness. Mindfulness helps us become aware of this mental chatter. It allows us to observe our thoughts without judgment, like watching a stream of clouds drift across the sky. By recognizing our thoughts and letting them go, we create space for a more present and peaceful experience. Life can be a constant chase, pushing us towards goals and achievements. Yet amidst this pursuit, we often miss the beauty and wonder of the present moment. The smell of freshly brewed coffee, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the gentle breeze caressing our face. All these experiences hold immense value if we allow ourselves to truly appreciate them. Mindfulness encourages us to step out of the chase and into the present moment. It allows us to engage fully with our senses, noticing the sights, sounds, smells, and textures around us. It encourages us to savor the taste of our food, truly feel the ground beneath our feet, and listen attentively to the sounds in our environment. This practice aligns with the Buddhist concept of right mindfulness, which emphasizes focusing on the present moment without judgment. By becoming more present, we can experience the richness of life, even during challenging times. Our minds are wired to analyze and judge. We constantly judge our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This judgment often leads to negativity and dissatisfaction with the present moment. I shouldn't be feeling this way, or this isn't how I planned it, are thoughts that can steal our happiness. Mindfulness encourages us to let go of judgment and simply observe our experiences. Just as we wouldn't judge the weather for being rainy or sunny, we can learn to accept our emotions and experiences without negativity. This non-judgmental approach allows us to find peace in the present, even amidst imperfection. Imagine spending a day at the beach. The sun might be shining, but there could be strong winds or unexpected rain showers. Mindfulness allows us to appreciate the sunshine when it's there and accept the wind and rain without judgment, finding beauty even in the unexpected. Here are some ways to cultivate a more mindful presence. Take a few deep breaths throughout the day. Focus on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body, allowing it to anchor you in the present moment. Activities like walking meditation or yoga allow us to connect with our bodies and appreciate the present moment, even when surrounded by noise. When eating, truly savor the taste, texture, and aroma of your food. When listening to music, pay attention to the different sounds and melodies. Engage your senses fully to become more present. By cultivating mindfulness, we develop a deeper appreciation for the present moment. We begin to notice the beauty of present moment. 3. Cultivate compassion. Extend kindness and understanding, not just to others, but also to ourselves. Acknowledge that suffering is a part of life and treat ourselves with the same compassion we would offer a loved one. Life's journey is rarely a smooth path. We encounter obstacles, experience loss, and face moments of deep disappointment. In these challenging times, it's easy to be our own harshest critic, to judge ourselves for shortcomings and failures. However, within ourselves lies a powerful tool for navigating these difficulties: self-compassion. This exploration delves into the transformative power of self-compassion, the act of extending kindness and understanding towards ourselves. We'll discover how treating ourselves with the same compassion we offer loved ones allows us to navigate hardship with greater resilience, cultivate inner peace, and ultimately, build a more authentic and fulfilling life. This aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings that emphasize the importance of metta, loving kindness, not just towards others, but also towards oneself. We often compare ourselves to others, judging our perceived shortcomings against their perceived strengths. This constant comparison creates a distorted reflection of ourselves, fueling feelings of inadequacy and self-criticism. We become trapped in a cycle of negativity, unable to see our own worth or appreciate our strengths. Self-compassion challenges this comparison game. It encourages us to step out of the distorted mirror room and recognize our inherent value as human beings. Life, by its very nature, includes suffering. Loss, disappointment, and failure are inevitable experiences that we all share. While we may wish to avoid them altogether, trying to do so can lead to greater suffering in the long run. Self-compassion encourages us to acknowledge this shared humanity. It allows us to understand that pain and suffering are not signs of weakness, but rather an inevitable part of the human experience. By recognizing this, we can offer ourselves the same kindness and understanding we would offer a loved one struggling through hardship. This practice resonates with the Buddhist concept of dukkha, suffering, and anatta, not self. By acknowledging the impermanence of suffering and the impermanent nature of the self, we can cultivate self-compassion and move through difficult times with greater ease. We often glorify perfection and achievement. This relentless pursuit of perfection can lead to a sense of losing self-worth. Self-compassion encourages us to let go of this need for perfection and embrace our imperfections. We are not defined by our mistakes or failures. They are simply experiences on our life's journey. Self-compassion allows us to learn from our mistakes without dwelling on them. We can forgive ourselves for our shortcomings and celebrate our efforts, even when the results fall short of our initial expectations. This aligns with the Buddhist concept of ahimsa, non-harming. By practicing self-compassion, we actively choose non-harming towards ourselves, freeing ourselves from the negativity of self-criticism. While dedicating time to self-compassion practices like meditation or journaling can be beneficial, weaving self-compassion into our daily lives is key to reaping its long-term benefits. Here are some ways to cultivate greater self-compassion. Pay attention to our internal dialogue. Would we speak to a friend the way we speak to ourselves? Start replacing harsh self-criticism with kind and encouraging thoughts. Become aware of our emotions without judgment. If we're feeling overwhelmed, acknowledge that feeling and treat ourselves with kindness in that moment. Everyone makes mistakes. Forgive ourselves for past errors and focus on learning and moving forward. Take time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, both big and small. This fosters a sense of self-worth and appreciation. By cultivating self-compassion, we create a sanctuary of kindness within ourselves. We no longer need to seek validation or approval from external sources. We learn to find inner peace by accepting ourselves fully, flaws and all. This self-acceptance allows us to develop greater resilience in the face of life's challenges. When we stumble and fall, we can pick ourselves up with kindness and understanding, rather than self-criticism. We are better equipped to navigate difficult times and emerge stronger on the other side. Self-compassion not only benefits us individually, but it also fosters stronger connections with others. When we treat ourselves with kindness, it becomes easier to extend that same kindness to others. We become more empathetic and understanding of their struggles, fostering deeper and more meaningful relationships. Living a life of self-compassion allows us to shed the masks we wear and embrace our true selves. We are no longer afraid to be vulnerable or imperfect. 4. Practice gratitude. Take time to appreciate the good things in our life, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to the blessings we already have, fostering a sense of positivity. Life, like a tapestry, is woven from threads of both joy and sorrow. In the moments of sunshine and laughter, it's easy to feel a sense of happiness and contentment. However, amidst challenges and difficulties, our focus often shifts to what's missing, leading to feelings of negativity and discontent. Here's where gratitude steps in, offering a powerful tool to cultivate a sense of positivity and appreciation, even in the face of life's inevitable hurdles. This exploration delves into the transformative power of gratitude, the practice of appreciating the good things in our lives. We'll discover how shifting our focus towards the blessings we already have allows us to cultivate a sense of joy, navigate challenges with greater resilience, and ultimately build a more fulfilling life. This aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings that emphasize cultivating metta, loving kindness, which includes appreciating the good in ourselves and the world around us. Imagine walking into a beautiful garden brimming with colorful flowers. We might initially appreciate the overall beauty of the scene. However, if we shift our focus, we might start noticing a wilting petal here, a missing bloom there. The initial feeling of joy can quickly turn to dissatisfaction. This is similar to how our minds often work. We tend to focus on the negative aspects of our lives: a missed promotion, a broken appliance, a rainy day. This negativity bias, as psychologists call it, clouds our ability to appreciate the good things that are already present. Gratitude encourages us to bridge this positivity gap. It allows us to shift our focus from what's missing to the blessings we already have. By actively cultivating gratitude, we can see the beauty in the blooming flowers, not just the occasional wilting petal. Gratitude encourages us to look beyond the challenges and appreciate the abundance that is still present in our lives. We might be struggling financially, but perhaps we have supportive loved ones. We might be experiencing health issues, but we might still be able to enjoy a delicious meal. This practice aligns with the Buddhist concept of mudita, sympathetic joy. By appreciating the good things in our lives, even the small ones, we cultivate a sense of joy and contentment, even amidst difficulties. While dedicating time to gratitude practices like meditation or journaling can be beneficial, incorporating gratitude into our daily lives allows us to experience the positive shift in perspective it brings. Here are some ways to cultivate a grateful heart. Take a few minutes each day to write down 5 things you're grateful for. These can be big things like good health or small things like a good cup of coffee. Throughout our day, pause to appreciate the things around us. Notice the warmth of the sun on your skin, the beauty of a flower, or the kindness of a stranger. Slow down and truly savor the good experiences in our life. This could be anything from enjoying a delicious meal to spending quality time with loved ones. By cultivating gratitude, we cultivate a sense of contentment. We begin to appreciate the journey of life, not just the destination. Life's challenges become opportunities for growth and learning, and the good moments become even more precious. Gratitude isn't just about appreciating the good things in our own lives. When we experience gratitude, we naturally feel a sense of generosity towards others. We are more likely to help those in need, share our blessings, and express appreciation to those who have helped us. This creates a beautiful ripple effect. By expressing gratitude, we make others feel valued and appreciated. 5. Let go of attachment. Clinging to desires and expectations can lead to disappointment. Practice letting go of what you can't control and focus on what you can influence in the present moment. Life unfolds like a flowing river, with twists and turns, rapids and calm stretches. We often find ourselves caught up in the current, desperately trying to control the direction it takes us. We cling to desires, expectations, and outcomes, setting ourselves up for disappointment when things don't go according to plan. This exploration delves into the transformative power of letting go, the practice of releasing our attachment to what we cannot control. We'll discover how letting go allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease, cultivate inner peace, and ultimately, live a life of greater freedom and authenticity. This aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings that emphasize non-attachment, where we learn to cherish experiences without clinging to them. Imagine ourselves walking through a crowded marketplace. Everywhere we look, there are sights and sounds, delicious food, colorful trinkets, and captivating music. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the desire to possess everything that catches our eye. Similarly, our minds can become cluttered with desires and expectations. We desire a specific outcome for a situation, expect a certain kind of behavior from others, or long for something we don't have. This attachment to desires creates a constant sense of yearning and dissatisfaction. Letting go encourages us to release our grip on these desires. It doesn't mean giving up on our dreams or aspirations, but rather approaching them with an open mind and a sense of acceptance. We focus on the present moment and the actions we can control rather than clinging to the desired outcome. Life is inherently unpredictable. Things often don't go according to plan, and unexpected events can throw our carefully crafted expectations off course. Clinging to these expectations can lead to immense disappointment and frustration. Letting go encourages us to accept the inherent uncertainty of life. It allows us to embrace the flow of experience without clinging to a specific outcome. We learn to navigate the rapids in the river of life with grace and flexibility rather than getting swept away by the current of our desires. This practice aligns with the Buddhist concept of anicca, impermanence. By recognizing that everything is constantly changing, we can let go of our attachment to permanence and embrace the ever-flowing nature of life. We strive to control our environments, our relationships, and even our emotions. However, the more we try to control things, the more frustrated we become when life inevitably throws us a curveball. Letting go encourages us to release our need for control. We focus on what we can influence in the present moment, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and let go of our attachment to controlling external circumstances. This doesn't mean giving up entirely, but rather approaching situations with a sense of acceptance and adaptability. Buddhist encourages right action. By focusing on our own actions and intentions, rather than trying to control the actions and outcomes of others, we can cultivate a sense of peace and inner strength. While dedicating time to meditation or other practices aimed at letting go can be beneficial, incorporating this principle into our daily lives is key to reaping its long-term rewards. Here are some ways to cultivate a practice of letting go. Allow ourselves to experience our emotions fully, without judgment. Practice accepting them as fleeting experiences rather than trying to control them. Engage in activities that bring us into the present moment, such as mindful walking or spending time in nature. This allows us to let go of past anxieties and future worries. Practice appreciating what you have in the present moment, rather than focusing on what you lack. This fosters a sense of contentment and reduces the need for external validation. By letting go, we cultivate a sense of inner peace. We are no longer at the mercy of our desires or expectations. We can navigate life's uncertainties with a sense of calm, acceptance, and openness. This allows us to experience a greater sense of freedom. We are free to pursue our goals without being attached to specific outcomes. We are free to express our authentic selves without fear of rejection. We are free to live in the present moment. 6. Find refuge in meditation. Meditation helps cultivate inner peace and clarity. By quieting our mind, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing us to respond to challenges with a calmer perspective. This exploration delves into the transformative power of meditation, the practice of quieting the mind and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. By quieting the mental chatter, we create a sense of calm and stillness within ourselves. Through meditation, We become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. By observing our emotions without judgment, we learn to respond to them with greater control and clarity. Meditation strengthens our ability to focus our attention on the present moment, reducing distractions and improving mental clarity. By quieting the mind, we create a space for inner wisdom and understanding to emerge. Imagine ourselves standing amidst a bustling marketplace. Sounds and sights distort our senses from every direction. It's difficult to focus on any one thing, and our mind feels overwhelmed by the sensory overload. Similarly, our minds are often like this marketplace, a constant stream of thoughts, worries, and plans. This mental chatter can make it difficult to focus on the present moment and experience life fully. Meditation offers a way to step out of this marketplace and into a quiet sanctuary. It's not about completely stopping our thoughts, but rather observing them without judgment and allowing them to come and go naturally. This practice allows us to create a sense of stillness and calm within ourselves. Our thoughts and emotions can feel like powerful forces that control us. They can lead us down rabbit holes of worry or erupt into uncontrollable outbursts. Meditation challenges this notion. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we begin to see them for what they are. Fleeting mental phenomena. We learn to detach from them, allowing them to arise and pass away without being swept away by their currents. This practice aligns with the Buddhist concept of vipassana, insight meditation. By observing our mental and physical processes with wisdom and clarity, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and cultivate inner peace. Through meditation, we develop the ability to observe our emotions as they arise. Instead of being controlled by them, we can choose how we will respond. This allows us to navigate challenging situations with greater composure and compassion. This resonates with the Buddhist concept of right action, samyak karma. By responding to situations with mindfulness and wisdom, rather than reacting out of anger or fear, we make conscious choices that align with our values. While dedicating time to formal meditation practice can be beneficial, weaving the principles of mindfulness into our daily lives is key to reaping its long-term rewards. Here are some ways to integrate meditation into your daily routine. Begin with short meditation sessions, even 5-10 minutes a day. Consistency is more important than duration. Choose a space free from distractions where you can sit or lie comfortably. Use our breath as an anchor for our attention. Observe our breath entering and leaving our body without judgment. Activities like yoga or mindful walking can be a form of meditation, allowing you to connect with your body and the present moment. Take mindful pauses throughout your day. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations around us. Engage fully in the present moment, even in mundane tasks like eating or washing dishes. By cultivating a consistent meditation practice, we create a symphony of inner peace. The mental chatter quiets, replaced by a sense of calm and clarity. We become more aware of ourselves and the world around us. This inner peace allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. We are better equipped to deal with. 7. Seek wisdom in the Dharma. The teachings of the Buddha offer guidance on navigating life's difficulties. Reading Buddhist texts or attending teachings can provide insights and inspiration for staying positive. Life's journey is rarely a smooth path. We encounter challenges, experience loss, and grapple with difficult emotions. In these moments of darkness, we often yearn for guidance, a light to illuminate the path forward. Here, the wisdom of the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha, offers a beacon of hope and insight. This exploration delves into the transformative power of the Dharma, offering a vast collection of teachings on navigating life's complexities. Imagine ourselves standing at the crossroads of an unfamiliar forest. The path ahead is shrouded in mist, and the unknown stretches before you. Fear and uncertainty might grip us, making it difficult to move forward. Similarly, life can feel like an uncharted territory. We encounter unexpected challenges, face difficult choices, and experience a range of emotions that can be overwhelming. In these moments, we crave guidance, a map to help us navigate the complexities of life. The Dharma offers a roadmap for this journey. It provides practical tools and teachings that can help us cultivate inner peace, develop compassion for ourselves and others, and navigate challenges with wisdom and clarity. Suffering is an inevitable part of the human experience. We experience loss, illness, and the heartache of impermanence. The Dharma doesn't shy away from this reality. Instead, it offers a framework for understanding suffering and the path to liberation. The Four Noble Truths, a cornerstone of Buddhist teachings, illuminate the nature of suffering, its cause, the possibility of its cessation, and the path to achieving it. By understanding the cycle of craving and clinging that fuels suffering, we can cultivate a sense of detachment and find freedom from its grip. This aligns with the concept of dukkha, suffering, in Buddhism. By acknowledging the inherent unsatisfactoriness of life and seeking the path to liberation, we embark on a journey towards a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. The Dharma doesn't just offer insights into suffering, it provides a practical guide for living a more compassionate and fulfilling life. The Noble Eightfold Path outlines 8 interconnected practices that cultivate wisdom and ethical conduct. These practices encompass aspects like right view, understanding the Four Noble Truths, right speech, communicating truthfully and kindly, right mindfulness, focusing awareness on the present moment, and right action, acting with non-violence and compassion. By integrating these practices into our lives, we cultivate a sense of inner peace, ethical conduct, and a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. The vast collection of Buddhist teachings includes not just philosophical concepts, but also inspiring stories. The life of the Buddha himself, his struggles and eventual enlightenment, offers a powerful example of overcoming challenges and achieving liberation. The stories of his disciples also serve as sources of inspiration. We learn about their journeys, their doubts and triumphs, and the lessons they learned on the path to enlightenment. These narratives provide solace in knowing that we are not alone on our path. They offer hope that even amidst challenges, liberation is possible with dedicated practice and unwavering commitment. The teachings of the Dharma are not meant to remain theoretical concepts. They are meant to be practiced and integrated into our daily lives. Dedicate time to reading Buddhist teachings, from beginner-friendly books to classic texts. Strive to live according to the principles of right action, emphasizing compassion and non-violence in our thoughts and actions. Seek a community of fellow Dharma practitioners for support, guidance, and shared practice. 8. Develop equanimity. Strive for a balanced mind, accepting both the pleasant and unpleasant experiences of life. This equanimity helps us stay grounded and resilient during difficult times. Life unfolds like a wave, cresting with moments of joy and crashing into the depths of despair. While it's natural to seek out the pleasant experiences and avoid the unpleasant ones, the Dharma teaches us the importance of equanimity. Equanimity is a balanced state of mind where we accept both the joys and sorrows of life with equanimity. It doesn't mean becoming emotionless, but rather experiencing emotions without being swept away by them. This balanced perspective allows us to, even amidst challenges, we can maintain a sense of inner peace and stability. By accepting the inevitable ups and downs of life, we become better equipped to bounce back from setbacks. Equanimity allows us to see the suffering of others with empathy and understanding, fostering a desire to alleviate it. This practice aligns with the Buddhist concept of upekkha, equanimity. By cultivating a balanced mind, we approach life's experiences with wisdom and compassion, rather than clinging to the pleasant or pushing away the unpleasant. Imagine a beautiful day with a clear blue sky. However, without occasional storms, the land would become parched and barren. Life is filled with these seeming opposites: joy and sorrow, success and failure, health and illness. The Dharma teaches us that these seemingly opposing experiences are interconnected. We cannot fully appreciate joy without experiencing sorrow. We cannot learn from success without encountering failure. Equanimity encourages us to accept this inherent duality of existence. We often resist what is unpleasant, clinging to the hope that things will change. This resistance can lead to frustration and suffering. Equanimity encourages us to accept the present moment, including the challenges and difficulties we face. This doesn't mean passive resignation. It means accepting what is beyond our control and focusing our energy on what we can influence: our thoughts, emotions, and actions. By embracing the present moment with equanimity, we can find a sense of peace, even amidst challenges. This resonates with the Buddhist concept of Sakha, truth. By acknowledging the truth of impermanence and suffering, we can cultivate the wisdom to navigate life's difficulties with equanimity. By cultivating equanimity, we create a symphony of liberation within ourselves. We are no longer at the mercy of our emotions or external circumstances. We can experience life's full spectrum with a sense of acceptance and inner peace. This inner peace allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. We are better equipped to deal with setbacks, knowing that they are a natural part of the human experience. We can move through life with greater grace and wisdom, appreciating the tapestry of experiences it offers. 9. Connect with community. Surround ourselves with supportive people who understand and uplift us. Having a strong social network can provide emotional support and a sense of belonging, especially during challenges. Having explored the importance of self-compassion and inner peace, let's delve into the other side of the coin connection with our community. Humans are social creatures, and fostering strong relationships with others is essential for our well-being. This aligns with the Buddhist concept of Sangha, community, which emphasizes the importance of practicing the Dharma with a supportive group of fellow practitioners. Surrounding ourselves with positive and like-minded individuals strengthens our commitment to self-growth and fosters a sense of shared purpose. Imagine ourselves stranded on a deserted island. While the initial beauty of the solitude might be appealing, the long-term isolation would likely take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. Similarly, living in isolation can be detrimental to our well-being. We crave connection with others, a sense of belonging, and the support system a strong community can provide. Connecting with others goes beyond simply having a large social circle. It's about building genuine connections based on mutual respect, empathy, and shared interests. Developing these connections takes effort. Actively listen to others, show genuine interest in their lives, and offer support when needed. By fostering empathy and understanding, we create bridges that allow for deeper and more meaningful connections. This practice aligns with the Buddhist concept of metta, loving kindness, which cultivates compassion and goodwill towards all beings. By extending kindness and understanding to others, we create a foundation for genuine and supportive relationships. There are countless ways to connect with our community and build a strong support system. Find a group that aligns with your interests, hobbies, or values. Giving back to our community is a great way to connect with others and make a positive impact. Reach out to people you've lost touch with and rekindle those connections. Get to know our neighbors and build a sense of community within your local area. Give others our full attention when they talk. Show genuine interest in their lives. By cultivating strong connections with a supportive community, we create a symphony of belonging. We are no longer isolated islands, but part of a vibrant and resilient ecosystem. This sense of belonging provides a sense of security and emotional support. We know that we have people who care about us and will be there for us during challenging times. This allows us to navigate life's difficulties with greater strength and resilience.